coolest thing about Raw, I think, is that its success, I believe, was because of Sesh circles. And that's one of the coolest things about it, was like, we didn't have that kind of crazy marketing. And social media was barely a thing, you know? It was Currency saying about it, sure, and Wiz saying about it, and they all did their part, and they fucking all helped incredibly. But the real help was Sesh circles. Once we got the booklets into the Sesh circle, I gave away so much Raw in the freaking beginning because there was nothing like it. You're trying to get people to switch from smoking a bleached white thick paper to this translucent brown paper that's unbleached and different than anything they'd ever had. It tastes different. It's a different experience. Hanging out in the 90s with Jack Herr, he would tell me stories of how when we were tribal, we would sit around the campfire and throw hemp, cannabis really, onto the fire. The smoke would hit us. We would be impacted by it, and it would open our minds. He also told me that the spread of mankind spread out of the Rift Valley of Ethiopia into Europe, and it followed the spread of hemp because when we were hunter-gatherers, that's what we used to gather. He told me that the hemp seed was like the perfect balance of amino acids and fiber to omega-3, 6, 9s, every protein. What we need is in that seed. And it's not because some alien came down, Josh. By the way, when Jack would talk to you, he would talk to you like this, beating you on the chest the whole time.
I want you to remember this.
Oh, you're not going to forget it. He'd be telling me, that's not because some alien came down and put the plant down here. It's because we adapted to it. That's what was our food source. We smoked hell of weed when we were tribal, sitting around the fire. That was our thing. Pick the seeds, burn the plant. Look at it like that, it changes the way you're going to want to make a rolling paper. No, I don't think I'm going to add calcium carbonate to this paper. I don't think I'm going to give you that white ash that comes from calcium carbonate. I don't think that's what was thrown onto the fire. I think they were just throwing the wood, man. They'll just make it out of the wood. The hemp, throwing the hemp out there, maybe I'll just make it out of the hemp. Add something that I have to add in order to get it to bind together, a tiny bit of plant starch when positively charged or something like that. But as little as you realistically have to add. Ideally, you get the mills to add that for you. Bring it here, process it as minimally as you can in a beautiful way, and turn it into the best rolling paper you can in the most natural way you can. Right? That's what Jack would have loved.